Test. Alright. The audio sounds good. Hi Cranims and Zara MC Animation. Welcome to the stream. So excited. I use IM's seed in Skies and test out if my PC could handle extreme generation. Why is that? Sky fan. Never heard of that before. Alright. Let's see here. Everything is connected. Okay, I gotta test the chat here. Okay, it shows both on YouTube and Twitch. Right, everything is set. Okay, one more thing though. Alright, everything is set now. Let's start the stream. Alright. Test. Nice. Alrighty. Hello there. Welcome back to another weekly stream. So yeah. Okay, what is it? Oh yeah. Today I will be working on, well, continuing my commission work that I did previously. So this time I'm gonna be focusing on the Luna project. So I have more time, well, not more time, more like not really like pressure to work on 2 projects at a time. Instead, work on 1 project at a time. Hi Kainims, welcome to the stream. So yeah, after done some work, I then will play Pathologic again. And this time I'm gonna make sure that I enable the streamer mode there, because I don't want to flash Booba again like last time. Yeah. Anyway, let's go to the second workspace. Oh yeah, a bit of news here. So, well, news of myself. So a while ago I commissioned. So hold on, the music audio is a bit too loud here. Oops, I accidentally muted. Maybe something like so. There we go. Alright. So a while ago I commissioned an artist to make a character for me. Well, a persona character. Because I've been wanting to have one for a long time. And the good thing is that today it's finally done. So let me open it here. Wait. Huh? The frame got disabled. I thought like, why can I open the overlay? Turns out I disable the overlay instead of the whole group. All right, let me open the okay, hold on, I need to reply this. Okay, I need need to open the profile first. And I wonder if it should be open. Like if it's just a post, you should be able to view it without having to log in. Let's see. Will it open? Nope. It seems. Nope. For some reason, if you didn't log in into Twitter, it just won't open posts, which is weird. I also have a bit of issue trying to log in a while back. So I don't know if it's like a problem with my internet or like connection with here in Indonesia, or it's just that website version of Twitter is just not really good, like having issues now. But anyway, here's what the final result looks like. So I mean, you probably recognize the logo here. This is my logo I use for my profile picture. And if you're wondering, here's the artist here, in case if you interested to see more of the work. There you go. And the reason I choose this one is because, well, it's cheap. Because ordering a reference sheet like this usually costs a lot of money. Like there's another artist that I'm interested with. Let me take the card profile here. Here you go. If you go to like the comms price, if we go down to the there you go, to ref sheet, as you can see, it's like $150 to $200, and this is the base price. Keep in mind, this is the base price, meaning that if you want to add additional stuff, it will cost more. And yeah, I mean, with this one only includes a front and back, a headshot, and color palette, while I want 4 poses. So because of the price, I go and find someone else, even though I really like the art style here. It looks amazing. So I found this one. At first I'm not really like convinced that it will be a good one, but I give it a try anyway, and the result looks amazing. And all of this, the whole ref sheet here, the 4 posts, well, 1.5 body, cost me only about $75. So yeah, that's I mean, it's a lot cheaper compared to this one, and you also have a unique look, I think. But anyway, so if you're wondering why I spent money for this one, well, because I plan to recreate the character as usual in like my custom Minecraft style, you know, the realistic one. But that project will come some other time because I'm currently busy with my commission work. So let's start working on that then. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that. Carfasi, welcome to the stream. Ready? Let me open Blender. Say to wait. Oh, okay. Well, you could just continue doing whatever you want, because I'm just gonna, you know, work on the project. There won't be anything interesting. All right. So here's what. Well, this is not what we left off last stream. I did some work off stream, but yeah, here's the current progress on the project. I just finished setting up the arm here and the leg and the torso as well. So if we focus on this, like so, there you go. You can, well, pose the arm, move it around. Now, I originally want to add a wrist on the arm rig here, but the problem is that because the arm is so short, well, shorter than the usual arm for like the Minecraft character, there's not enough length to add a wrist. I mean, I could, but then the band wouldn't look right because it will be so close with the band here. So I decided not to add a wrist for this one. But the leg, I kept the ankle because it's the same length as the default. Yeah. But I do add a finger rotation here and it still works. But in order to make this work, I will need to limit to the bend here to 115 degrees instead of 120. But it's just a small change, wouldn't be noticeable. It's already sharp enough here. And here's the leg here. Oops, there you go. Now it's not perfect, as you can see, like so, but well, it is to be expected. Another way I could fix this to just not use the direct deformation from the bone and just all using the lattice, but then there's issues like so. Still not sure if I should keep it like this or use the direct deform like so. So I'll think about that for later. But right now, I'm gonna focus on working on the head rig here. Trying to match the original mesh, this one. Where's the shape, and then adjust the position, and then we'll try to work on the facial stuff like the eyebrow, the eyes, mouth, etc. Yeah. I'm doing something. Okay, I'll be waiting. I'm back. I'm stuck at rigging. Well, me too in the beginning. The only reason that I get better is that I keep working on projects after projects. So I keep learning and practicing my skill. That's how I can get better. Wait, yeah, I'm waiting. I'm just reading chat here. I'm not doing anything. But yeah, if you want to be good at rigging, you should like work on projects. Doesn't matter what project, as long as you keep working on project, you keep learning stuff. Like for me, the way I learn about like rigging, specifically the Minecraft stuff, is that I play around with Minecraft rig created by other people, and after using them for a while, I started playing them in like, I'll break them apart, try to learn how it works on the inside, and once I know how like each feature and system work, I try to recreate it one by one, and in the end I made my own rig, the entertainer rig here. I'm eating. Well, you could eat while watching unless you can for some reason. And my model turns out blocky. Well, if you have issue with modeling, you could try using reference, like from other artists or from any other reference you want. Like a lot of my project, I use references. Like, let me open. Wait. Oh, that's from the music. I thought that was the microphone picked up something. Okay, let me open my project. This one. This is a good one. So as you can see, I use these two references to create the pose here. And this is just a render I do to like experiment with trying to recreate a pose or a shot from a reference image. I also fell using mirror effect for Blender Cra. Mirror effect? You mean like a mirror modifier? Let me open a new save. There you go. You mean mirror modifier? Like so? Like so. Yeah. Well, if you having issue with like your mirror doesn't turn out the way you want it to be, a trick I like to use is to use an empty or other object you want, and then assign the empty as the mirror object, like so. Basically, it set the modifier here to mirror using the object as reference for like a pivot point. So as you can see, if I move the empty here, it will change the mirror as if the center of the object is here. And then I could also rotate it like so. You could do whatever you want to adjust the mirror, like so. Another way to make sure your mirror is correct or the way you want, so make sure that your origin is at like the center of the world or center of the object you want to mirror, because if the origin is like here, it will then mirror like so, because it's using this as the center of the object. You need to make sure the origin here is at the center where you want to mirror the object, and also make sure that the rotation is also correct, because as you can see, if it's rotated like so, and the mirror will also be rotated. And if you want to like mirror using like the mirror operator here, you have a few options here. You have the global, local. To be honest, I don't really understand like the difference, but the way I like to do is that if I want to make sure that the mirror is at here, for example, I could just set the 3D cursor there and make sure the pivot is on the 3D cursor, and then mirror X global. Okay, this is a terrible example, so I'm gonna try a different approach. Okay, like so. Let's set the 3D cursor there. I'm gonna duplicate this, and then I'm gonna mirror. Remember, the pivot point need to be on 3D cursor. Mirror X global. There we go. It will mirror it on X following this 3D cursor. And yeah, that's about it. Not really good at explaining things. Thank you. No problem. Wait. Oh, well, I can't really wait all the time. I mean, time is ticking right now, so I might as well working while you're eating. You could check back later. You're not gonna miss much. I will just be working on the project here. Come on, I'm streaming here. I'm streaming live. If I stop, then my time is like wasted, and I only have like a 2 hour, 3 hours perhaps to stream. So yeah, I can't pause it. It's like playing Dark Souls. I can't pause. All right. Why, you angry as well? it's not gonna miss much. If you like want to know something, just ask on chat. I will reply. Wait, why is the head inside? It's not here. There you go. Just change the stream to something else. Waiting stream. Has lobotomy done? Well, what waiting stream? This is the stream. I don't have any like backup stream. Like, what do you want to do? Play cookie clicker? I mean, I just gonna work on the project here. There's nothing gonna be like missing much. Stream but waiting low. I don't know. Anyway, I just gonna work on this. Just gonna work on this. Come on, it's not gonna miss anything. Just me working on this. And you can always rewatch the stream again later. Oh yeah, the shape key is disabled. Okay. How am I gonna set this? Like so. This will make it smooth. Or will I make it like so? So it have like a tangent to it, like whoop, instead of just a smooth or a sharp one with linear. Gonna hit my leg. You have internet issue? Maybe you could try lowering the stream. Wait, is that even possible? Like changing the stream resolution? It should be. Ah, G streaming as well. Ah, there we go. You can change the stream quality if you have issue with lag. Maybe lower it to like a 480 or 360p. Maybe that could help with the lag. Because I'm currently streaming in like 1440p base resolution. I missed the stream set wet. Come on. I'm not gonna miss anything. You know, my iPad is operating. Ah, I see. Then it's not not the stream that is the issue. That is the hardware that have an issue. I will join later, probably. Don't know. Well, you could try using other computer or phone. But I don't know. Maybe you could try lowering the resolution or try closing any app. So only playing the stream. I have a question. Okay, as a way. I don't think that looked good. I think I better to use this one. Yeah. Can you wait? No, this is a stream. I cannot like just pause. If I pause, then well, there will be like a blank space in my stream where I do nothing. I'll be back on my funny PC already. Yeah, if I not pause the stream, I cannot pause the stream, I'm already live. If I like stop streaming, or like stop doing anything, then yeah, there will be like a blank space during the stream. I cannot pause and like do nothing. Otherwise, I will just be wasting my time. Hi Draco, welcome to the stream. How do you mirror object? All right, let me open a new window here on Blender. Source, there we go. Well, there's two ways to mirror an object. You can do it non-destructively using like mirror modifier. Here you could use an object to use as like the center for a mirror. In this case, an empty here. You could also mirror stuff by first duplicating it. Make sure the 3D cursor is where you want the object to mirror. And then change the pivot to 2D cursor and then mirror X global or any other axis you want. And yeah, those are two ways to mirror object. At least the one that I know. I'm back on my Apple PC. Nice. What Apple computer do you have? MacBook? An iMac? Or like those big Mac tower? Like Apple used to make. Why don't you just use a mirror modifier instead? It's easier. Well, it depends. Maybe you have like another object, a separate object that you want to mirror to the other side. And I know you want the object to be separate instead of become one, like using mirror modifier. You could do that. Or you just want to flip an object to the other side. You could also use like the manual approach, like so. I forgot, probably a Macintosh. Yeah, what kind of Macintosh though? Because for computer, there's iMac, there is MacBook, the laptop, and then there's like a Mac Mini, like this small computer there. And then there used to be like the big tower computer that they used to offer, but not anymore. Well, unless you get like the very expensive one. You can just separate after object after a mirror. Yeah, but maybe you want to not do that. Well, you could do it manually. It depends on how you approach things. I got it on my birthday on October 2024. Ooh. Is it like a newer Apple computer or is it like an older one? Anyway, I'm gonna continue working on this one. Gonna hide all of this so we only have the sides here. And then gonna change the proportionality thing to sharp. Make sure you cover all of this. Then gonna scale it to the side like so. And that should be it. Now on the original mesh here, it's also tapered to the other side like so, but if I do that then it will mess up with all of the deformation, I think. So I'm not gonna do that. Instead, here's what the final result looked like. Is it better to mirror non-destructively or non-destructively? If so, under what circumstances? I think with something like mirror modifier, the way it mirrors that it mirrors it in the object, so you won't have like a separate object. Like the arm here, for example, I wouldn't use a mirror modifier to mirror this because it will mirror it as one object, and I will have to separate it and then fix the vertex group and then rig it. So if I want to mirror this, I wouldn't use a mirror modifier. Instead, I mirror it manually using the same method I described before. Make sure the 3D cursor is where I want it to be, duplicate it, and mirror. Oh wait, forgot. Pivot to the cursor, mirror X global. Here we go. Now with this, the mesh is mirrored. I only need to fix the name of the vertex group here, so it becomes .r instead of .l. fix the driver and also the normals, because if I apply the scale here, the normals will be flipped. So I need to flip the normals like so. Mirror modifier is faster. Yeah, but it wouldn't work if I want to mirror this one or this one. So mirroring manually is the preferred way. Once again, it depends on what you want to do. Doesn't work. Make sure that the 3D cursor is where you want it to be, and then the pivot point set to 3D cursor. You could do it by pressing the like the period key, or using this one here. Transform pivot point, set it to 3D cursor. Then you can mirror using the right click, mirror, and then your preferred axis. Alright, let's continue with this. I'm gonna hide the rest of this. Flip to the side. Wait, not this. I need there. Move it to the side. There we go. Right. I need to move the mouth downward. Okay, hold on. Now I think doing it like this is much easier instead of having to manually edit the mesh. So I'm gonna add transform. We're just gonna set it to a bone shape object. Trans G-Y. Why did you say it doesn't work? Ah, I misread it. Mirror modifier is way faster. If you want it to be separate, just separate the object. Yeah, but with something like the arm here, it will merge the object. Then you need to fix the. So I wonder. Let's test the theory. Mirror modifier. Move it up. And then I'm gonna add a. No, I already have the empty, I think. Yeah. Use this. Wait a minute. It is on the middle. There we go. Maybe I need to change this. Ah, yes. Then if I apply this, oh wait, I cannot apply. Yeah, there's also another issue here. If you want to make it permanent, you need to make sure that you doesn't have any shape key. Otherwise, it will mess up. See, I cannot apply the modifier with a mesh with shape key. So you need to do it manually. There you go. That's also another thing I forgot to mention. That with mirror modifier, you cannot apply it if the mesh have a shape key. Which add-on should I use for lip sync? I want something that could do automatic lip sync. There used to be an add-on that works with an application. I forgot the name. I think it's Papagayo, something like that. But that software is old. Same with the add-on that it uses. So I don't think there's any like add-on or software or tools that could do like automatic lip sync. Well, there's another add-on, I think, but I haven't checked that one in a while. I don't know if it's still like in development. But if you're curious, you could just search around the internet. because you locked the shape key. No, it already been unlocked. Here, I unlock the basis, mirror, put it up, apply. Still doesn't want to apply it. And the error here said modifier cannot be applied to a mesh with shape key. It doesn't say that cannot be applied because shape key is locked. That means the mirror modifier cannot be applied because the mesh have shape key, not because the shape key is locked. There. Your rig is complicated. It's too complicated for my method. Alright, let's focus on the project here. Okay, I need to move this really low. Hold on. Maybe I do need to edit the mesh. But that means I will need to move this one as well. Whatever. Let's just focus and start editing. Okay, I need to enable all of the bones. And also I need to enable the face correct attribute, so I don't have to deal with the what is it? The UV? Yeah. All right. Oh yep, I forgot to disable that. Okay, I need to move it somewhere like here. So here. So let's see. I move this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. Oh wait, no, this is from the subdivision modifier. Let's see. Yeah, it's from the subdiv. Does it cause any issue though? Let's try the original method I'm trying to do. Gonna move it somewhere like so. 0.08. Paste it there. There we go. Nice. Now I need to duplicate this, copy there, set to 0, 0, and I need to match the size here. And duplicate this, move it. Gonna delete that. Set origin, tree cursor. No, here. Origin, tree cursor. Snap it there. Now have a reference. Oh wow. I need to move it all the way there. Alright, this is the as Alrighty. It seems like I need to increase the eye size there. Alright, I need to enable the extras. There we go. 0.2. All right, gonna copy this 0.2. There we go. Copy to selected. Same with these ones. Copy to selected. Okay, I need to set origin to the cursor. Snap it there. Let's not use this. That gonna move it manually using this. We're gonna copy this, zero it out, move it up. There you go. Got the number. Paste it there. Okay, it should be the same like so. Gonna zero this. Readjust this. Right, 0.25. Gonna delete all the constraints that I added before. We select the control and copy to selected. There we go. Now it should match. Now hold on. Maybe it should be shorter. He's struggling completely the trick. Well, I'm trying to copy this. Not as easy, you know? Especially with all the stuff here. So I need better reference here. Okay, here's what I'm gonna select all of this. Actually, select everything. Delete vertices, select that. Delete vertices. Okay, it's not gonna be easy, so I'm gonna snap it like so. No, then it won't be centered. Okay, how about this? X, copy, paste, not X. Okay, it's Z. Copy that. There we go. Set origin, 3D cursor. There you go. Now I have the reference. All right, got the number 21. All right, I'm gonna move this forward, or maybe to the side here to compare. All right. Hold on, wait, it's not matching. Ah, that's because there's already movement there. Now it should match. Yep. Next, I just need to make sure that the bottom part online. Hold on. Snap 3D cursor. Snip it there. Alright, let's move this. This is aligned. Yep, got a number 0.017. Now I just need to remove all of this, or I could just update the number. There we go. Now this should fit there with the shape. The only thing left is just to make sure the shape match with the shape here, but I could just adjust the control there. But right now, I need to move. No, wait, I need to copy the setting to the other controls. So copy there. Copy there. There we go. Now I just need to move it down. Gonna duplicate this again. Move this down like so. 0.85. Copy the constraint here. Ooh, there's a topology issue. I will need to fix this as well. Oh wait, no, I cannot because all right, this is getting more complicated here. Oh man. All right. I need to move this down. Oh wait, I just realized the music stopped here. What are you doing? I'm trying to match the position of the facial with the reference here. I think it's need key shape. You mean shape key? Okay, what is it? Rigs tend to get more complex with more you add. I don't think the 3D facial rig will work with this one. I need to use a 2D facial rig. And if I remember, that's also the one I use for the winter rig. I need to check that one real quick. Right, here we go. Let's check the facial here. There should be visual. Yup, I'm using 2D facial for this one. That's why it doesn't have the same issue. Okay, lips jaw, lips. Yeah, there you go. 2D facial rig. Okay, I could either use a 2D shape, 2D facial rig like the preset here, or I could try to adjust the mesh manually in edit mode. Okay, let's try this first. Save incremental. Okay, I need to move this downward. Gonna first add a new transform orientation using the edge. Now should be able to move this like so. Oh wait, that's because the cheek here. Huh. Maybe if I remove that, that will help fix it. Luna, yeah, 0.005. Oh, not just that, I need to move this down as well. Okay. Need to copy this. 007. Oops. There we go. Same with this one. Copy there. There we go. Fix a bit, but I still need to fix the topology on the side here. It's a good way to do it, manual. Yeah, but then the whatever I edit will be permanent. I don't want to do that, so I'm gonna try this method. But I need to fix the topo control here. Wait, what is this parented to? Need to check the weights. All right. Okay, first thing first, I need to readjust the topo bone there. Snap there. Copy that. Need to make sure it's aligned where, like so. Now this should be able to move down, no issue. There you go. There you go. Nice. Nice. I just need to copy this. Copy. There you go. Or maybe actually copy this one instead. Copy. There we go. Now I just need to do the same thing to the other side. Snap that. Snap it there. Tweet cursor there. Copy. And there we go. The deformation is fixed. And it still have the UV projection. Okay, let's give it a test. Nice. There's clipping there, but it's to be expected because the mouth is really close to the bottom there. But I might be able to fix it with adjusting this. First I need to move this down. Snap it there. There we go. Doesn't listen to me. Sorry, I was too focused on the project here. What is it? But be quick though. I'm waiting. Use 3D snapping for precision. Don't move around. 3D snapping? You mean you want me to edit the mesh manually? Like, I don't know, like so? If you ask for like snapping, I already use snapping with control. Like that's why you can see like so. I move it with control. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to move the controls using constraints. So in case I need to do adjustment, I can just disable this or adjust the value instead of having to manually edit the mesh and the rig. As you can see here, the rig is still in default position, but with the static transform here, it now repositioned to where I want it to be. For the eyes, just use 3D snapping to move instead. 3D snapping. Yeah, that's what I use. I use the constraint here to make it like permanent, but not like in like an actual permanent way. I mean, like it stays there. Even if I Alt RSG, it will stay there because of the constraint. Constraint make it that the position will always minus 0.085 meter. So it will always be in this position. 3D cursor snapping. Yeah, I use that as well, right? Like for readjusting this. No, you can use 3D cursor snapping for bones. Yeah, I just did that, remember? When I changed the position for this one. I use snapping to set this to the edge this, and then to set the head there so it's aligned with the taper here. Hey, I wanna ask, did you make the eye texture? Eye texture? This. If you mean this one, yeah, I made this one myself. It's a procedural eye texture. Well, not eye texture, eye shader. Because texture is using an image, but this one is completely procedural. So yeah, but I do have a shader with that uses texture. And the plan is that I will switch to that one for the final result because what is it? Because the UV here is using the custom texture, and yeah, let me go here. Collection iris. There you go. Here's the final result. instead of trying to recreate this in shader, I just took a render of this and then use the render as the image texture for the shader. That part for it's for later. Right now I'm just gonna adjust the facial rig here so it match with this one. No, you didn't. You moved them manually. Yeah, but only for so I get the position, the numbers. The numbers then I put in here. Size I don't really need it to be like super precise. I just need it to be close enough. I don't have it to be pixel perfect because I mean if I try to copy the position of everything pixel perfect like so, it will be difficult and time consuming. So instead I just adjust until it's close enough with the reference here. I wish you can just give me a file and I'll do it. Sure, fine. If you want to give it a try, well, I can give you a file. In fact, actually, I'm gonna give it to you right now, but only the facial part. Hold on. Luna 4. Oops. Yes, only the face. I'm gonna make it pixel perfect. Alrighty. If you can make it pixel perfect, then I will give you 100 points. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. I need to redo it. First I need to Alt P keep transform. Head shape, iris, remove the neck, remove the rest, remove this, remove this, remove this, remove that, remove that, remove that, remove all of this. Okay, here we go. Here I move it a bit there so you can see it. All right. There you go. I'll send it to you. Hold on. I need to make sure that the texture is packed. Okay, it is packed. Hold on. Forgot. Purge. There you go. Have fun. Let's see if we could make it pixel perfect with the reference here. All right. With that said, now I'm gonna continue working on my version. Oh man, this is so ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna put that there. .05. Delete that. Add that. One, two, three, 4, 5. There we go. There we go. I think this is good enough. We add the facial reposition. All right. Okay, to fix this, let's see if I can adjust this. Make it open lower, like 5 perhaps. Oh, no, that's too much, I think. 3, 5. 4. There you go. Nice. Now there hopefully no clipping if you just open it like so, but of course you will need to adjust this. Hold on. There is a bit of clipping there. Maybe I need to move this on X as well. There we go. Okay, there is still clipping. Maybe if I could adjust this. There you go. Delete that. Where is it? Edge select. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Still get clipping, but it's from this part, not this part, not this part. Yeah, there you go. Nice. This one is to be expected because it clipped through the mesh there. Let's check this. Okay, gonna adjust it a bit. Do 5. There you go. Finally, the facial now look right there. All right, I think I'm gonna leave the project here for now. Next part I need to do is to add the eyelash here, the big eyelash, and then adjust the eyebrow here so it extruded forward like so, and on the right position, of course, and also this shape fit with this, and then yeah, a lot of stuff. Hold on, I wonder if it still work. Okay, I will need to adjust this one as well. The mouth inside. All right, I see a problem here. The facial. If I use 3D facial like so, then all of this will clip through here. I could try to fix it with booleans, but then it will make the rig heavier. I guess I should switch to a 2D facial rig instead of a 3D one. All right. Okay, so I'm just wasting time here. But at least I have a reference here for like the position of the facial stuff. So it's not completely useless, but yeah, I should have worked on the 2D facial rig here. Oh well. Better close this then. Alright. Right now it's 8:46, so I only have like, I don't know, an hour left for streaming. So I think I'm gonna start playing, the game. Okay, I need to first put the project I made before on archive. The match is difficult to work with. I know, right? It's difficult. Okay. Gonna start playing Pathologic then. And I need to make sure that this time I enable the streamer mode. Because, yeah, I don't want to get flashbang again when examining patient. Where is it? Oh, there you go. All right. Need to make sure the setting is actually enabled. All right. It's set. Now I'm gonna pause the background music here. Okay, borderless. There you go. Okay. Okay, what are my objectives here today? Only those who know the line have the right to cut open the dead and extract their organs. This is where Artemi Bura comes to the stage once again. Okay, let me talk to him. And then what else here? Well, obviously I need to check the patients. Okay, let's talk to Burak here first.
This calls for a surgeon's precision.
Alright.
Step aside.
Hello, Asham. You look exhausted. Strange. I thought you commented on my smell. What does fatigue smells like? It varies. Some people smell better the worse they feel. But I'm not one of them, right? No, Amshan. You're not one of them. You could have lied. Why? Okay, what is it? Because people like being lied to. Because it's simple courtesy. Because there are many reasons. Sometimes I think the part of your brain that lets you read emotion is broken. I see you're not in the mood today, Amshan. Can your tissue sample turn out to be useless, right? Honestly, your insight is irritating. I'm beginning to believe you can really tell things by the smell. If cancer tissue were useless, it means the same plaque quickly decays during necrosis, which in turn means we need a living tissue. Okay, well, which one I'll choose? You say that as if we're discussing chicken eggs, you can't buy living tissue from her and trade it for meat with kids. Unfortunately, much worse. And basically lives in the organs, in the heart tissue, in the kidney, livers. And until I see it how it behaves in them, I can't make any progress. Let's choose this one. It's not your request to get a living organ. Are you crazy? We can take an organ from a living person. That's it, and they just put it back. Medicine has found a lot over the years, but not that much. I do. Can make sure they won't suffer. Not in the hospital, not with you around. But I do know where to get living tissue of a zircon. Okay, which one is it? And yet every infected person never gives out hope on surviving. Life without an organ is not something everyone wants to live, even if it's only a kidney. There is such a person. If I ask, she won't refuse. But I have my own request to you, Amshan. I knew it. What is it? Need me to babysit your kids again? No problem. Actually, thinking of giving up medicine and becoming a full-time nanny. No, this time someone else can watch the children. My request is of a different nature. Since I returned, I have problem with nasty rumors about me. That I'm a murderer and a reaper. That I killed my father. So I ask you, when the time comes, and I hope it doesn't, but if it does, stand by my side. Do not renounce me. Unexpected, but that's easier than babysitting. We have a deal. Alright. Oh shit. Didn't realize they're here. Okay,
A good beginning is half the battle.
Ouch. My chair there. Oh, we had what we call an emergency. Someone stole today's morphine ration. And we got some reserves, but really, it's only our second day open. And already there been a theft. It's good that the hospital is getting supplies, but it's a shame that they're so poorly guarded. Seen anyone suspicious around? It's my fault. I missed it. But you can't grow enough eyeballs for a hospital. Patient here, orders there, paperwork everywhere. I already questioned everyone, except that girl you let in yesterday. She mostly comforts the dying and hold their hands. I don't mean she's not working, but maybe she saw something. I talked to Carl myself, and I'll handle morphine theft personally. Forgive me, man. Forgive me again for how it is turned out. Should I hand over the patient files? Hand them over. There's a Vagrant Bobok, a local holy fool. There's also a shark. He's a quiet one, but a little out of sorts. And there's the stepman named Octai. He seems out of his mind as well. What a day. What happened to Sharp? He tried to flee the town on a train. Someone promised him the train would leave him and a whole crowd of people. Well, they weren't allowed out. Someone locked them inside. A stampede ensued and almost no one survived. And what do you make think Octai is insane? The things he said, I heard also a thing from the stepfolk, but never anything like what Octai said. Better you ask him yourself. How do you find a vagrant? Credit to our orderlies. They said he was hanging around a boarded up lake house. Go see the patients. One moment. I finally found reagents for the microscope. Can finally take samples. Oh, we're busy now. Thanks, you little. I was afraid the microscope would just sit there gathering dust. Okay, I'm gonna ask them first. And the Yamara should stay best remedies. I cannot read this. But I'll try anyway. Shenzai, this was a different house before. It has another purpose. They dance here, not like us. Not for the earth, for the town. And the town grew faster watching the Haikan Hatar. I thought they staged dramas here, not ballets. Or do you mean the tragedians phantom? I know not that word. I know we grow grass how to grow. I know we show grass how to grow. And here they show the town how to grow. Tinta Cabra. This was an important place, Yangin Gazar. Like our Ragi Baro. Was it you who claimed the town's important place to use for healing? Yes, I was. Otherwise, there would be no one left to go to the theater. Now there's a chance the town might survive the plague. You show the towns a dance too. A dance of struggle to learn. You choose the right place. You heal. Will you heal our man? He thinks he has no illness. Think he was punished. How do you mean? How do you mistake disease symptom for punishment? Octay thinks the staff punished him, execution. The staff didn't even hear him. Why would she punish him? Quiet. He is. He couldn't prove himself. And weak. Fell ill after. Actually, we learned you were a healer and led him to you. You brought him? Never expected the likes of you to trust a sign. What know you about the likes of us? You share make the I cannot read that one. Looks like a gibberish. Town cannot be with us, but neither can we be without the town. We have our own healers, our own herbalists. They see ancient illness. We see. Octai doesn't see, doesn't hear. Octai is asleep and dreams he will be an underdog. I admit it, unexpected, but thank you for doing the right thing. Can you give me more information? What did you notice exactly? When did you decide he was ill? Look and see for yourself, Adam. Octai is so ill. You can tell at once, even if you know Menko. You see it clearly. Only Zerkin can be seen with eyes. The heart. His heart became weak. Beat as often as a soldier come to the step. Curious, I'll make a note on that. Heal him, Adam. Octai is kind fool. He won't be a good herbalist, but he'll be someone who tell you. I cannot read that one. you really tells. We need tales in the kin too, Adam. I do what I can. Your hint is useful. Thank you. So he's a dreamer, even by your stamina takes talent. Well, I will choose the Latin one. Okay, first I'm gonna talk with Changeling.
I won't touch you, so don't touch me.
What do you want? What do you want? Someone stole morphine from the hospital stock. Help me find the thief. I'm asking nicely. The morphine just is one happening, nothing happened. Okay. Get lost, will you? And if I say I suspect you? I didn't take your morphine. Sheesh. Why would I need it? I don't know. Maybe to inject patients, tell them it was you to taking their pain away, not the medicine. Will you stop bothering me, doctor man? Leave me alone. I'm not in the mood for this. I'm not give a damn whether you're in the mood or not. I asked you a question. Answer it. No sniffing in here. Sniffing and stomach turning. I'm off to the pub. Curious. Since when do they allow children in the pub? It's so boring. Hello? Can you hear me? It's like I'm talking to a wall. Alright. Nothing happened, I guess. Alright. Okay. Hold on. Already have a reagent. Okay, hold on.
Boiling, crackling, screeching.
Toxin, eh? Ooh, bunch of stuff. Okay, hold on a minute. I need to make sure this setting is enabled here because... Yep. Alright. Okay, hold on a minute. I need to... Alright. Let's try with this one. Characteristic twitching could be seen with his stance. A step man, but doesn't look like a library. Appears to be a very intelligent young man. Okay, this one. Okay, this one says alcoholic. Okay, let's stop. Mere idem Adam. It turned me into an odd dog soon. How are you going to treat that? You're not? I was told Ondok was born from the earth itself. Mother Bodo decides, as she wishes, will be. If she wishes, she'll grind water into dust. If she wishes, she'll boil solid rock. If she wishes, I'll turn into an Ondok. And you're afraid the Ondok might beat you up if they find out you can become one by just getting sick? Not by sickness, Adam. My Bodo will. By Bodo will. Who among her children will object? Ondok are not the well, you take them for. Of all of her, for. Oh, I'm still terrible at reading. What's that voice? Okay. Of all of the of all of Bodo's children, they are closest to her. So what are the sins of Bodo's will? Where does it hurt? It doesn't hurt. It's different. Mother Bodo punishes me, and I accept it. Her light burns darkness from my eye, flashes for a moment, and Utana flashes again at them, over and over. How can you understand? You understand. And understand is if you stop talking riddles, so you see flashes of bright light. Yes, kira namanya. Lobo hobo. Lobo honor. The light brings sufferings. I must accept it humbly. Alright. I think that's something here. There you go. Photophobia. We won't get anywhere like this. Come on, let me examine you. Ooh, jeez. Skin has hardened so much, truly seem inhuman. No wonder a thought transition come to mind. Looking one morning after troubled dreams, statement obtained found. Ooh. The heartbeat is normal. Is it this one? Sign of stone disease, skin cornification crackling. Skin resembles earth cracked by heat, which is how the symptom gets its name. Okay, that's the front. What about the back? Same here. Make me feel, I don't know, disgusted there. And here's peeling, another skin symptoms. Okay, let's mark that. What is it? Itchitosis, irritation, skin redness, rash, itchy skin. What is it? Or maybe it's the same as the stone disease. Oh wait, eczema. About the other side. Nothing. The leg. The leg looks fine. Oh, skin is inflamed. Allergy. Signs of physical trauma. Okay. Inflamed skin. Is it this? Ichthyosis? No, I don't think so. Hmm. Oh wait, I remember the Herbrite saying about the pulse, slow pulse. Right, exit. Right. Even if even a Manku can help, how can the city Erdem help? He can't. So you do want to help against Bodo will? Have some questions then. Okay. Your chest and back are callous. What's that? Sorry. Has it been like that for long? Yeah, hello. Shebu Sahna. I'm trying my best to read that there. I'm turning into an Ondo, and I'll soon be like them all over. Your skin is tough, can't be cut. Mother Bodo is strict but fair, except that the unzar of my arrogance. I should also take the punishment. Can you list tell how long have this happened to you? 6 days. Can such an episode come from nothing? Cannot. Even the Herbrites who brought you here tell you're sick, not turning into Ondo. They're kin too. Why don't you believe them? It's easy for brides to say, Mother Bodo herself direct their dance. How can they know how it is for those she doesn't direct? They say your heart beats slowly, but I haven't noticed that. Has that been happening recently? The blood of an underdog is slow, viscous. They are calm like the earth, Now do like that. Now my heart is slowing too. Calm me down. But right now I have normal pulse. Maybe the agitation, raising it to normal levels. It's noisy here, Erdem. Hush and bustle. Let me go back to the step. Now I got it. Maybe my heart beats slow, like a non-dog. Let me think what you're really transforming into. Okay. Stone disease is obvious. Okay. Eczema, inflammation of skin, peeling may be observed. Okay, let's see. Ichthyosis, if I remember. I need to search this on the internet here. What did it look like? Ugh. Okay, don't look at this on the internet. It's not good. Ugh. Oh man, that's a really severe one. Oh no. Skills, eh? Okay. Okay, I need to check again on the arm there. I cannot get closer here. Oh, I can. Okay, I need to search this one as well. Eczema. Okay, I don't think that's eczema. So I don't think it's this one. Because here it's, at least the one I saw on Google, it's a lot smaller, but this one's all over. And it does look like kind of like a scale there. So I'm guessing based on this, the answer will be stone skin. There you go. It's one patient. Alright. Okay, who's next? This one. Keep coughing. Weak, barely standing. Dry blood on his sleeve. Consequence late night event or a symptom. Okay, Octa is done. Sharp. Okay, what is it? Coughing, weak, barely standing. Okay. Coughing. Where is it? Cough. And then barely standing should be weakness. Let's stop. Oh, mate. Don't look good. I think the eyes are red there. Eyes, red eyes. The hospital is full of people. Did everyone really make it out, doctor? Answer me. So Conger somewhere around here. He even had his eyes. Doctor, tell me, was it all just a bad dream? The train was just a toy, and everyone in the car survived. Okay. It's not my job to indulge your illusion. Your attempt to escape the town was a failure. It ended as a tragedy, with only a handful of survivor. You were lucky. How is that possible? Who locked us in? We're locked in, and I don't have the strength to lift my arms or my leg. Am I dead already? Then where is everyone? Why can't I see them? Can lift your arm, you say. Did you notice this weakness before? Yesterday evening? The carriage is all emptied out. Did we arrive already? Why haven't we arrived yet? Why haven't it started moving? The doors won't open up already. We're already here. Let us out. Let us out! We're here! Easy, easy, calm down. I'm going to examine you now. Okay, could it be? Let's put that here. Hallucination. Bruises, hemorrhaging here too. Bruises, hemorrhaging. Hematomas. Let's start with the chest. Bruises again. Heartbeat seems fine. Ugh. More bruises. Okay, arm reverse. Hands are scratched. Or did he get them in stampede? Oh yeah, I see that. The scratches. And more bruises. Ichthyosis? Yeah, it's not good. Don't look at that on the internet. Don't look at that. It's terrible. The disease is terrible. Not disease, actually, it's just a symptom. Wait, do you use shape key to taper the head? No, I taper it directly to the bases. Okay, nothing on the leg. Nothing on the back. Okay. Stop again. I have to ask, doctor, are you absolutely sure that everyone in the train car died? Why would he do that? He could have just taken our money. Why lock us in there? I'm afraid I don't have the answer for your question, but I sympathize with your situation, and I want to help. Alright, doctor. Alright, you're bruised all over. You're pushing so hard, shoving, kicking, screaming, trying to get out. They knock me down, they're trampling on me, grinding their boots, in the back. Don't believe it. I'm already dead. Did I die, doctor? I shouldn't have asked. I should have known those were where bruises came from. So no bruises, I guess. No hematomas. What's the point of anything after this? I'm concerned about your eyes. They're red. Don't worry about my eyes. Kongor hit a metal rod and lost his eyes. Both. How did he lose the other eye? Where is his other eye? Easy now. Don't need to think about it. Kongor! Kongor! Get up there! The left, Kongor. Doctor, tell him. Doctor, I'm not crazy. I understand what happened. But I still see them in my mind's eye. That's life as it gets. I have to ask about something else. Symptom might be the key. Sure, ask what you like. When you start coughing. This past summer, when I started working with Kongor, his cough was so bad, he could barely speak or breathe. That's why he asked me to help out. He knew he wouldn't pull through on his own. He didn't want to let anyone down. Doesn't sound like a dry cough, like coughing of blood. Kongor cough of blood. Now I do too. Blood. Blood on the walls, blood on my face. Why are they screaming? This is just the blood Kongor cough up, isn't it? He's not wounded or anything, right? Okay, coughing blood. Is there anything here? Cyanosis. Okay, what should I choose here? I don't know. Okay, that's it. I don't want to trigger you with every single question. Just read. Come here, little. You have a job to do.
Is this it? Yersinia pestis?
Yes, Dr. Danskowski, I'm at your service. You want supplies for the microscope? Right on time. We have a case that needs lab testing. Do you want to learn how to use it? I don't want to mess things up, Koski. You're watching me. Even watching test tube is stressful enough. And here you're talking about a microscope. Beating yourself up doesn't make you look better, but taking action does. Let's begin. Here we have a patient, a survivor of tragedy at the station last night. Almost any question plunges his mind into chaos. What do we do? Stick to visual assessment, make conclusion without talking to him. It's good to do both a visual estimation and collect blah. You need to really read that. Like jump scare. Did you taper the whole face? Nah, just the sides, and then for the chin when I move it down with the proportional editing. Okay. Alright. It's good to do both a visual examination and to collect data from the third parties. But I want to show you another method, collecting samples. We have to be mindful of our limited resources and when we use it though. The patient has a very bad cough. It's coughing up blood. How many diagnoses in our list match the symptoms? Let me check this in my papers. 1 moment. Coughing up blood matches 2 diagnoses. Okay, what is it? Myopathitis is coughing up blood. Matches 2 diagnoses, you say. Okay, acute bronchopathy and consumption. This one I don't think so, because they're a bit dystrophy. What matters is that every symptom correlates to certain body system. It signals that this part of system is somehow affected. If someone is coughing up blood, what system thing relates to? The windpipe? Sorry, I should use the fancy name. The lungs. The patient's lungs are affected. Now find everything that both similar and different between the 2 possible diagnoses. Check not only symptoms but the system affected. Remember, if the list includes at least 1 lung-related system, we'll see something in this sputum sample under the microscope. Okay, hold on. Need to find everything similar and different. Okay. This one affect the brain, lung, heart, and mouth. This one also to the brain, the lung, heart, and skin, and gastro, the stomach. That's it. I was wondering why the symptoms weren't listed in alphabetical order. Now I know it has to do with what you call them, these systems. Such is the case when we are not certain about diagnosis. We must use reagents sparingly. So here's the trick. When you have several options, only check the body system that help you ascertain a diagnosis. The first illness does not affect mucous membrane, but has gastrointestinal systems. Okay, this one, consumption. Yeah, it doesn't do with the mouth, but the stomach does. I don't know how to do this. Well, I first hide the other parts beside the sides and then just select the top, use proportional thing, set to linear, and scale it. the site. Why is Burger King Hungry Jacks in Australia? Huh? I don't know about that one. Hold on, I got a call. Alright. Not Australian, by the way. Oh. The face taper is hard to align. We need to remodel the face entirely. My kiwi is so yellow today. Okay. Okay, so we should take sample mucous membrane and examine it through microscope to pinpoint the diagnosis. Yes, when two diagnoses are when two diagnoses are possible, check which system are affected and find the difference. Take sample based on this observation. Finally, use microscope to look for signs for a particular illness. I get it. I guess maybe at least a general idea. So, if there are multiple diagnoses that are the same, what we do is like compare which one is like the same. Like brain, lung, heart are obviously the same, but some, like the skin here for example, there's no skin with this one. This one has the mucous membrane, but this one does not. This one has does not have the gastro, but this one have, but both doesn't have the eye. Okay. Let's reveal clinical signs. Depression, coughing up blood, so there are two possible options. You should narrow them down to one using microscope to example one of the system that differs between the two possible diagnoses. Head spinning. With all this new knowledge, sir, I have to confess, I want to address this new fancy request as sir. You two will bond eventually. Just please don't pat on it on the shoulder. The microscope won't be used. Okay, so let's take the mucous membrane here. I mean the jingle yellow kiwi sword. I don't know, I haven't eaten kiwi for a long time, so I don't really know much about the fruit. Symptom book. Do you taper the face topology? Do you leave the face topology and not taper it? No, I do modify it a bit later. Okay, let's go to the microscope. Use one reagent, huh? Alright, let's go. Oh, there you go. No pathogen detected. Organ is healthy. So, the mouth is healthy. So it wouldn't be this. Wait, what is it? Wait, where is it? Isn't that there's another one? There you go. So it wouldn't be this one, because with this one there would be the mouth part. But this one is healthy. So oh yeah, I need to remove hallucination there. Red eyes, weakness, coughing, hemoptysis. So it wouldn't be this one because the mouths are healthy. So I'm guessing it would be this one. There you go. Oh, need to.
Be quiet, you lot.
All right. One more patient. It's hard to align if you taper it, because the pixel perfect is difficult. See? I told you. I'm not aiming for complete pixel perfect. I just want it to be close enough with the reference. Alright, what's left is this guy then. Wreck, small foul, itching, lives on the street, barely standing on his feet, lifestyle or symptom. Wait, who is this? Bobok. Alcoholic. Ooh. Yep, that's a hobo, right? Heal away, friend. Your benefits, for your benefit or mine, it doesn't bother me. For the benefit of entire town, I dare say, you have to stand past. It's fatal, but your blood will help others to avoid catching ill. I guess this was my destiny all along. What a lucky man I am. I'll die, but I'll help others. People should stick together. Don't you agree, doctor? Well, when people stick together, literally, it promotes spread of infection. That's how you go through life, eh? You always put a little scientific twist on it. Well, that might be scientifically accurate, but by human standard, it's a bit grim and hopeless, isn't it? Where else do humans find their comfort if not in the other human beings? If we stay away from science, the human beings in this land will provide no comfort to anyone because the plague will take them all. So let's cut to the chase. Any health issue? I won't complain about my vagabond life. If that's what you mean, I deserve it. Bruises and all. It has a charm. When you have no roof over your head, every time you bed down for the night, the celestial stars themselves lull you to sleep. This isn't what I'm asking about. Your health. Has your health deteriorated lately? It's so cold, doctor. How could my body not break down a bit? What happens every year, so we're all used to it. When it gets cold, I shake, I get feverish. But I get it will pass soon enough, like it always does. Is your head pounding because you've been drinking? You don't look sober. You're shaking, tripping over your feet. You cannot stand straight. How's a man supposed to get warm on the street? That's what the spirits are for. That's a terrible idea there. It doesn't actually heat you up. It only like tricks you into feeling that you're heated up, but you're not. I'm confused. Did you taper the face for disease? Let me see your project. Okay, I'll give it later. Spirit do not actually help stay warm. It's a common misconception. You may feel warm because your blood vessels are dilate, but in fact your inebriated body loses heat faster. An illusion? I'd take an illusion over a worm over cruelty any day. You brought me here into this ruckus in a hurry. You tell me, turn over here, spit over here, roll up your sleeve, answer some question. A good stiff drink would scramble my tongue faster, less than this rigmarole. It's almost slipped my mind. The orderlies who brought you here told me that they found you by an infected house. What were you doing there? I've done nothing wrong, nothing at all. I was going to lead the little bull out of that house, but I didn't. Oh, that's no good. I didn't keep my word. My memory is like a sieve. What bull? Who keeps cattle inside their home? Cannot believe local custom. A bull for the girl. I promised I'll let it out, but I didn't. Okay, we'll figure out later what you promise if I need areas. Now I'll get ready for examination. Okay. What the hell is this? Covered in bruise. What else could we expect from fragrant? Extremely pale. Fragrance to be weathered. Pale, eh? So could be pallor. I think that's what it's called. Severe pallor. Abrasions, reason of poor hygiene, or consequence of infectious disease. The patient also itching all over. Abrasion. Itchy skin. Let's put that. Don't think that's eczema. Okay, let's go to the back. Bruises. Nothing there. Nothing there. Another abrasion. What is for abrasion? Is it just itchy skin? I don't know. Let's just continue asking the guy. They used to let us into the theater when it was freezing outside. Now they even heal you. What a good place. Kind place. I wouldn't peg you as a theater goer. Did you see a lot of plays before the hospital opened here? Our entire lives are like a theater. When actors suddenly become homeless like us, would you say that's dramatic? They stage their plays outside now. Life like a theater, never stop, whether you're a person thrown out of the street or a piece of scenery falling off or the rigging of the stage. We have a lot in common. I too cannot stop, no matter what happens. Will you answer my question? Ask away, doctor. That's what people really need from another scrap of attention. I know that you need my answer for your important work. Who would bother speaking to me if they didn't need something? Okay. Your skin looks terrible, plus you continue itching. Excuse my lack of hygiene. A fellow becomes quite mangy and itchy when he can't wash or change his clothes. I'm not complaining though. Don't use wasting breath it in. I'm just reaping what I sowed. How do you acquire all these cuts and bruises? Ah, they just appear. You don't ever wake up. Don't you ever just wake up and just, look like you just been beaten in your sleep? Wouldn't say it normal, especially this much of it. Oh, pish posh. I sleep on the ground on a thin blanket. Stone dig into my sides, so that leaves me beaten by life. So you dig your face to the stones when you sleep? Did it give you those black eyes? But the feeling are not entirely truthful for me. Eyes, eh? Don't think so. Always on the lookout for evil, aren't you, doctor? Not just for sickness, but for the wickedness inside us humans. Lies, hatred, weakness in our character. Please spare me that judgment. I'm the one on foot. I'm 1 foot in the grave. I just cut on your lip, right there. Did your lip crack or did someone hit you? It could be dry eye or eating preserver from a can. I don't even have a spoon. So could I just cut myself? I'm not sure, sir. This is how I treat any blemish or cut. If I got it, it means I deserve it. You seem rather pale. Is a rare occurrence or your natural color? How am I supposed to get tan, doctor? And get off my clothes in the summer unless I want to lose them. Poof, and they'll be gone. I've got to hang on them and wear them all the time. It's not like someone could be willing to give me a new one. But that's alright. You can bear with it. Tokyo Tower of Babel will never be built to how long building time and high cost. Tokyo Tower of Babel? What? There is Tokyo Sky Tree, but that's it. There's no tower that will reach heaven. Not on Japan, at least. But your resignation to fate in this diagnostic process is you deserve all the consequences of vagrancy if you say so. But tell me, did your health deteriorate recently or not? Don't get mad at me, doctor. That's just how I am. Clueless. I've been clueless all of my life, and I'm clueless at death's door. I couldn't save the little boy, and I couldn't tell you anything about my ailments. What's this little bull you keep talking about? The girl was crying. Such a tiny little girl. They took her out of an infected home, but her little bull, they left it behind. You were breaking into Black House for a toy? It's beyond me. Reason cannot grasp it, but the heart can. Obok, yours is quite a case. We'll figure it out, so I'm going to visit your home. I mean, the place you sleep and stash your things. I hope I come back in one piece. Okay, where is he? Okay, I need to be careful here. There's a riot. Need to go through the exit over there.
Какими судьба... Брат, не убивай. Иди сюда. Брат, не убивай.
Should be safe. Oh wait, I'm going through the infected district. Do I have? Okay, I think I should have enough there. The patient passed away with swift and painless.
Boiling, cracking, screeching, living.
Okay, I need to go to the end over there. Hold on, I need to check something. Okay, this is it, right? Yeah, it's here. Okay, somewhere over here, I think. Oh, can I break it? No? concentrate. So this is how the vagrant live. Meager food gathered for who knows how. Sleeping under the open sky. Don't even know what I'm looking here in a dump. I seem already here. I should dig through some trash as well. The boxes booters were found from sleeping on the ground. There are however diseases that arrive from contact with soil. But really, are there nothing but stones under the mattress? Could it be telling the truth? Okay, fine. I've ruled out the symptoms. But now. Hold on a minute. All right. So, wait. I just realized my avatar is doesn't move here. Probably crash again. So I gotta stop the stream here because well, I need to, as usual, wash the dishes and also because it's became late here. So yeah, I will end the stream here, and as usual, I will see you again on Thursday. So yeah, until next time then, later.